Look, I don't want to do this, but anyway, this is the Christy Paxson show number 4, and it's about beauty and image. Right here's the piece of it.
If you're bored, senseless, and you're looking for action, come on, tune in to Christy Paxson, the Christy Paxson Show. The Christy Paxson Show. Action-packed action from Christy Paxson. Second action into every portion of the Christy Paxson Show. The Christy Paxson Show. If you're sitting around just kinda relaxing, come on and get yourself some of that Paxson action on the Christy Paxson Show. It's the Christy Paxson Show. Here comes Christy. She's keeping busy. Here comes Christy. Writing history with the Christy Paxson Show. Christy Paxson Show. Life's such a ride of satisfaction. The program will provide a positive reaction. It's the Christy Paxson Show. The Christy Paxson Show. I like keep songs. I have to better rhyme with Paxson. It's the Christy Paxson Show. The Christy Paxson Show. Tune in, tune on, drop out, because this is the Christy Paxson Show. This is the Christy Paxson Show. It's the Christy Paxson Show. This is the Christy Paxson Show. It is the Christy Paxson Show.
I know our mom's place.
The toilet.
You're not to flush them down the toilet.
Why not?
Kate's the one that's been flushing them down all the toilets and been giving us a bad name.
If you live with city sewer, you can. If you live out in septic areas, you probably shouldn't, because it clogs up your septic.
I don't think I've ever not flushed my tampon.
I know,
down the
me
toilet.
too.
I don't think I've done anything
Why
else
can't
with
you?
it.
It's biodegradable.
It says in the box, and you can flush the wrapper and the cardboard applicator for tampons.
Yeah, it's flushable.
Hi, welcome to Tampon Talk.
What's cute about a little cutie? It's her beauty, not brains. Old Father Time will never harm you if your charm still remains. After you grow old, baby, you don't have to be a cold baby. Keep young and beautiful. It's your duty to be beautiful. Keep young and beautiful. If you want to be loved, don't fail to do your stuff with a little powder and a puff. Keep young and beautiful if you want to be loved. If you're wise, exercise all the fat off. Take it off of here, off of there. When you're seen anywhere with your hat off, wear a Marcel wave in your hair. Take care of all those charms, and you'll always be in someone's arms. Keep young and beautiful if you want to be loved. Exercise all the fat off. Take it off, over here, over there. When you're seen anywhere with your hat off, wear a Marcel wave in your hair. Keep young and beautiful. It's your duty to be beautiful. That's right, girls. Keep young and beautiful if you want to be loved. Keep young and beautiful if you want to be loved. Oop-a-doo. Oh.
But do I have enough lipstick on to say that?
Ooh, do I have lipstick on? Losing my dog out.
Bailey, my dog that I had for a long time, if we would leave the house for any extended period of time, she would get pissed. And how she would get us back was she would always eat our lipstick. And I don't know if it was, you know, because we used to give her kisses and stuff, you know, I don't know if she was just trying to remember us and she'd go back, but I don't think so. I think it was
there's
more
a name
evil.
for it, there's a
She
name
knew that that we spent like $15
was
on our
important,
lipsticks,
too.
and she was like,
Pete's roommate found a dog, and she named it Errol, and it was the most hyperactive dog. I mean, it was just obnoxious. It was a cute dog and nice and friendly, but just really, it would jump all over you and bite you and stuff to be, you know. And when it didn't get enough attention, they would put it in the bathroom sometimes when it was because it would hurt people.
Yeah,
I mean, it would if people were around that don't like dogs and this dog is jumping on them, biting their face and stuff.
Yeah.
They'd have to put it away for a while, and they'd put it in the bathroom, and the way it would get back at them was getting the tampons out of the trash. There are some people who did not flush their tampons, and they would get them out of the trash, and like maxi pads and tampons.
Maybe he liked the smell of blood too.
Yeah, I don't know.
See,
Maybe
like
it was
having a juicy
that's
steak.
carnivorous.
Oh, welcome to the second edition of Tampon Talk. We're back. We had a commercial break, but well, that's weird because my dog we had this awful septic thing that would just come up in my front yard. There'd be big toilet paper clots and turds and tampons and everything because we had a roommate that flushed her tampon down. Anyway, and Bailey would come and, you know, we'd be like, oh, she's flossing, what a good, no, that's just but the best story about Bailey was when she retrieved something special. I don't know if you've all heard the story, but it goes something like this. It was, you know, one of those days, and I came back from class, let Bailey out because she'd been, you know, inside all day. So she goes out, I let her back in, and she runs straight back to my room and gets under my bed. And I knew that she had something. Sometimes she got a bottle of Cheese Whiz, and she'd get her snout stuck in there. Just, you know, like all of us, she loves Cheese Whiz. I mean, but, so anyway, I found this thing, and I took my glasses off, and it was about this long, and I thought, this is really odd. And I picked it up, and it had, like, veins on it, and I was like, I thought it was like a paper towel holder thing. And then I looked on closer inspection, it was a dildo. So she had retrieved a dildo from the neighbor's trash. And it was so weird, so, you know, I boiled it.
Hey, Bill. Billy. Bill. Bill. Bill.
Don't make me choose between you and the guitar.
Outside there's a boxcar waiting outside the family store.
Honey, what's this?
Don't you understand? This is the personification of my innocence.
It is a wait so long.
Tell me then.
No, honey, you're so cute.
You know, I really feel like cute is such a trite and overused word. It's such a cliche, really. I wish you could come up with something just a little more original.
Here comes a man. Here comes a man. Here comes your man.
I see you're eating meat again.
You know, I'm so glad I finally met someone like you. I mean, oh, after all the dating. You're so perfect in every way. You're a gentleman, you're kind, you're sincere. Oh, I'm just so happy. I just really am happy. What is, honey? What are you doing? What's wrong? Can I help? What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. I have this little problem.
What do you mean problem?
I'm filled with helium, and
I just sometimes have trouble staying down. It's nothing to worry about, really.
Oh, you're filled with helium. All right, let me just ask Kate about her hair. Now, hair plays a big role in our lives as it's on top of our head. Now, how would you characterize, some past hairdos and hair don'ts?
I would definitely say I spent the first 16 years of my life in one big hair don't.
Ooh, not good.
Very bad. Trauma.
Well, I had a haircut once. I was kind of like a tomboy, but I always had pretty much longer hair. Well, one time I got the popular Dorothy Hamill do that I think we all got in somewhere between 2nd and 4th grade. And this boy actually punched me because, now you look like a boy. And he punched me in the mouth. Can you believe it? So my dad went down there and, Sam! His name was Sam, and that was not a pretty sight. But anyway, even though I acted like a boy and they liked me because I was a boy, it wasn't until I got the haircut that they didn't like the boy haircut, so. Hair trauma. All right, today I'm gonna get a haircut. It's a drab day and I need a pick-me-up. I've already dealt with the neurologist and Planned Parenthood. I've had a bad day. I need a good haircut. Come on.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I had a 4 o'clock appointment.
Oh, with Joe? Oh,
Yes, it's Joe.
I'll let her know you're here.
Thanks. Now,
It's lovely. Did you look through magazines?
I looked through magazines, but Joe was able to come up with something. She just knew me. Now, Jenny, I could tell we're definitely at the before stage.
Yes.
I mean, look at this. Oh my God.
Shag. Very shaggy.
Totally shaggy.
I picked some pictures out.
You did? Can you show us what you picked out?
Yeah, I picked out, first of all, I thought this, but I thought
Oh my
it was
God,
a bit
that
too
is
wild
so
for me.
you. Oh, I can just see you now. You can get
Mermaid
coffee.
light,
You can
nymph
get
light.
coffee for the boss. I think you'd love that. Jenny, there's another hair in my coffee. It's got to be you. Okay.
And, went it around my ears like this. Sort of like, and I want my hair like the back of this woman's hair. The back of her hair, yes. I want my hair like the back of her hair.
Good
Sort
choice.
of like that, that sort of thing. Very short, very chic.
Very short, very chic. Jenny, when I think of you, I think of short and chic.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Me too.
Really?
We're all short yet chic, aren't we, Rachel?
Oh my God, you got a haircut. It looks so good.
Oh, thanks.
Must be something.
Sometimes when your thighs get out of hand, just put your hair up and that detracts the attention from your thighs and gets it up to your head where it needs to be.
You know what I use today?
What?
Some Suave, and that's the truth. Really? I don't have to spend a fortune on my hair.
What do you like?
I use Swab today. I use Swab.
She's got gorgeous
golden
hair.
wheat and honey.
You have the most healthy
She
hair
does.
I've ever seen in my
She
life.
uses the cheapest shampoo.
Big hair, bad hair, no hair.
Now, whose hair is it? We all have kind of long brown hair. Whose hair? And it's not permed.
I think it's Bill's.
Oh
It looks
my!
a little kinky.
It looks.
Long.
Woo.
It's not mine. It's too long for mine.
Wait,
Could be mine.
It's either Kate's or Nancy's.
it's Kate's.
How about barrettes that go like this?
Oh.
Oh,
No, the good thing was the barrette that went like this. And you'd have the one,
Oh, what about the whole Cyndi Lauper thing when everyone shaved the side of their head?
and clips. And the clips.
Oh,
and
banana combs.
And banana
Chip
combs.
clips in your hair.
Chip clips.
Now wait, I have to go back to the barrette. On the cover of like Cosmo or something, there's this grunge model. She's all grunged out, sort of like
That's the one you have, Nancy.
this. And then she's got a barrette here and a barrette there, as if they were so like, it's like, someone was camouflaged and they just like put a piece of dirt here and a piece of dirt. It was just so bad.
They're very yummy. Everything on the table is very Everything
Cheesy.
is too. I'm having
Flaky.
problems keeping myself in devouring. Even, I'm not.
Three looks of Kate, right there.
Now look at my grandma, she had good hair.
That's me freshman year.
And my grandma.
That's Diane 10 years ago. And there's Christy. Get that out of look. There's Christy.
Now, I just want to point out that the reason that looks so bad is because I was, down low and like I had to.
It was an upshot.
Oh, those are the worst.
Yeah. Kind of like this. It was more like a down shot because I was like. Well, see, back in the olden days, you know how those Victorian women got the big hair? It's because they actually it was old hair that was put into knots.
Oh, yeah.
And it was really smelly, and they call them sausages. And they would stick those in their hair, and they were really, you can see them are rat's tails. They would actually put that in their hair.
When my hair was long and I cut it short, I kept my ponytail for a while. And we had it stuck, it was Christmas time, we had it stuck in the Christmas tree. And just like on top instead of a star, we had my ponytail. And no one touched it for like 3 weeks, and we pulled it down, and it had like knotted itself into this like matted fur ball. It was the most disgusting thing. So I guess would your hair do that naturally if you never? Even if
That's
you
the
were
crutch
ever,
look. If you never touch your hair, it'll just automatically
matte
and fuzz and
so matte.
That's what the models do,
We can all have dreadlocks.
Wow.
Or like
That's
when
true.
you have
I guess it
sex
was like
and
one
then
big dreadlock.
get a big.
I have that right now. We can look at my sex knot right now. That's why I was wearing my hair up because I couldn't. I said, oh fuck it, I'm just gonna put it up. You can incorporate it into any do, but right there. And
Get a little volume
I
back
sit
on
there and I'm at work and I can just pick it out.
The sex knot.
There was a woman at work that had the biggest knot in her hair. I mean, it was
I
like.
had one in 4th grade. It wasn't a sex knot in 4th grade. It was just a knot from not washing my hair and not combing it long enough. My mother had to cut it out. So for the rest of 4th grade, my hair, which was like the length it is now, the entire back of it was short.
Why didn't you cut the rest
Because it was long. I wanted to let it grow. And so we cut it like, a little shorter, but then I wore my hair in a ponytail for years until it grew back again.
Oh my god.
So has your hair always been long like the way it is now, Nancy?
Exactly the way it is. Almost.
That's true. I go through
Oh,
phases
wow.
like every few months where I have to do something different. And even if I'm growing my hair out, I have to color it or something. I just get bored. I think it's because I had a really nasty perm and bangs for a really long time and like bleached out at the ends and dark. And then when I cut it short, I had to do different things like every few months.
I sort of have Kate hair right now and Diane hair.
In fact, all of you have
Similar
very similar hair.
Well, this is such a change for me because I usually have the permed look.
Okay, so who is trying to be like who here?
Well, I'd say Nancy's had it the longest since.
So we're all trying to be like Nancy.
Nancy.
4th grade, I can't beat 4th
Even
grade.
though, do you know models do that? They put like,
toilet paper
when they have big hair, they use toilet paper rolls and stuff to give their hair volume on top and big curls.
You mean underneath their hair or
Yeah.
just to curl it?
So those looks that they tell you that you can achieve, you can't achieve without toilet paper rolls.
These are my boobs. These are mine. I honestly don't have a lot of people think that I've always done them and I haven't.
Hips like Cinderella. Must be having
Rachel for 5 or 6 years. We weren't friends until maybe 3 years ago.
But now Nancy and I, when we first met, we didn't get along so well.
We didn't get along. I found Christy Paxson in my friend's dorm room in Wilkie, and she was wearing his boxer shorts, and I kind of had a crush. I didn't have a crush on the guy, but it was kind of like he was my friend, and this was like this new person. And the first thing she had said to me, she was like squatting on the floor in IU boxer shorts. She was, "Hi, I'm a local," and that's all I remember. I was with my sister, and I was like, you know. But then we became friends after that.
Sometimes first impressions are misleading. But what had happened was I was dancing and I'd split my pants out.
And Rachel, I knew, I had always seen for a long time, but I thought she didn't like me. Even though we like passed each other like for years, but I thought she hated me.
I thought Rachel hated me too.
Why?
I don't know.
I actually thought Rachel hated me too.
Probably. Isn't that weird? I don't know. I didn't think you hated me. I just thought.
I didn't think she hated me. Like, I just felt like maybe she didn't like me.
Can I tell the first time when I met Rachel? We were all on the floor, you know, on the dorm floor, and it was really funny because the dorm coordinator was like, "Well, now, you know, there are a few rules we have, and one, you know, we don't allow knives, and you know, of any length or something." And then Rachel has her hand raised. "What about an 8-inch boot knife?" And everyone was like, "Oh, okay." And later, Rachel was pretty much kicked out of the dorms for having a firearm. But anyway, that's another story altogether. Anyway.
Hey, it's all about image.
That's right. And yeah, Rachel and I got into several little problems in the old dorm. I don't know what Rachel thought about me when you first met me. At the time, what I was doing was, I just got back from a summer camp in New York teaching, and I had really long nails that I painted red. Didn't wear any makeup, but like curled my hair, but wore a baseball cap. I don't know why, but that was my look. So people were like, "She's a lesbian that paints her nails." So that was. But anyway,
and curls her hair.
And curls her hair, but yeah. So that was. I had one of those little. I would just like curl the ends. But...
Ladies and gentlemen, the submersibles.
Well, it's about time to put the past behind us, you freaks. Let's get real and deal with the matter at hand. MC Barton P at the microphone stand with the band that'll rock full cloud. Dig the submersibles, rock the house. Yeah, that's right, I got a message that I'm on to say, cause the beast be backing me all the way. And if you're down with what I said, Mr. Petty, are you ready to wake the dead? My head keeps feeling like a drum beat thumping it up. You know why? Cause the bass keeps pumping it up. More nuke than a nuke reactor. Mark Mallet's on the X Factor punching.
All right, we're here and interviewing two members of the Submersibles, and they're going to tell us a little bit about their little band that they have that you saw that lovely footage from. Okay, now this is Bart.
Hi, Barton P.
Barton P. And this is
Hey, Dad.
Jeff Lee.
Jeff Lee. It rhymes. And this is.
What? They're filming.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the band. How did it start? You know, classic information everybody wants to know.
I guess I started just working on some songs with our drummer, Rob Petty, and we were searching for a vocalist and found Bart over here.
Yeah, actually, now Rob and I ran into each other at church, actually, at temple, the Latter-day Saints temple, the Mormon church here in Bloomington. I already knew him from work, but I went to church one day at the Mormon place there, and there he was, and we were wearing the same suit, only his was a different color.
Oh, you're in different suits.
Different suits.
Oh, okay.
And yet the same. And we got to talking, and he said, "Yeah, we're looking for a vocalist." And I said, "Well, that's funny. I like to kind of rap, do stuff like that." And so we thought we should get together, and we did.
Okay, now what are what's the content of your raps mostly?
Well, you know, about how I'm better than all the other rappers and stuff like that. You know, every rapper should have a rap like that, right? And then also, you know, sex and drugs and just the kind of basic substance of my life.
Doritos! Tostitos! How do you feel about that? How do you guys feel about the lyrics?
I'm totally opposed to the lyrics. They really bother me. And I don't know how it works, but it does. No, I'm not. I like Bart's lyrics a lot. How do I feel about it? They make me feel really good.
Jeff, you sing some of the songs. So,
yeah, a couple of them.
Yeah, so you guys split that up. Do you think Bart should learn how to play an instrument?
Sure, yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, get him away from the mic.
Yeah. Well, we've been talking about the possibility of something like congas, kazoo, rhythm guitar, and you know, we'll work something out probably. I'm really not very musically inclined.
Cold and bright, like I'm rolled in golden light. Cold like a glacier, bright like a laser. Cold like a white wine, bright like the sunshine. Cold like a broken window, bright like an innuendo. Cold like the day you die, bright like the reason why.
Hey Bart, what do you when you're not rapping? What do you do for your source of income? I mean, what are you?
I'm a telemarketer, but it's, you know, that's actually another thing that another way that I kind of met our drummer is that he was working at Dial America Marketing right here in Bloomington. Actually, it's a very satisfying career.
So you think two members
I hate
out
when
of
people
four?
call you on the phone and try to sell you something. It really bums me out.
It's Bart. Well, see, I think that he's able to win the audience over after he wins them over on
Maybe
the
if
phone.
it was Bart, I wouldn't hate it. Maybe that's the.
Maybe you should rap.
You'd hate me too.
Now, wait, now 2 out of the 4 members worked at Dial America or work at Dial America, so does that saying something about the band? You think you guys should do some ode to Dial America? That would be a good song.
Yeah. Now I'm rapping out on the 519 cold smoking conversion, if you know what I mean. Ice, ice, baby, call me Eisenhower. The rep with a rep, 'cause I ice the hour. The resident president, king of the call. Leads like leaves in the hurricane fall. The rep with a rap, ripping up on the phone, so just leave me alone. I'm in touch with the tone, out of my mouth and in the receiver. The line is all mine, it'll burn like a fever. I got the right time, the perfect inflection. I got the deflection for every objection. And I never know rejection, 'cause I always sell, and I'm doing it well, and I'm ringing my bell, burning through leads like never before. Now I'm back with a stack, and I'm ready for more. The supers all say, boy, you sure do delight us. You got the golden touch like the old King Midas. A boss had to go out and buy a new board just to record all the sales that I scored. And I don't want to brag, but I gotta be frank, my check was so big that I broke the bank.
Well.
You make those up at work, right?
Yeah.
I guess no one can have this one now.
Bart's a big eater?
Oh,
He eats 24 hours a day.
He's so skinny.
Oh, he must have a parasite. I swear.
Metabolism out of control.
Oh, it just drives me crazy. I make him dinner, and then he'll say, like, you know, an hour later, "Got anything to eat around here?" And you just feel like really. I know. I've checked his poop, but seems okay.
Eric just eats a lot of chocolate.
He's skinny too.
But his poop smells good, doesn't it? Probably.
His
baby powder and
stink.
roses.
Imagine that.
His sweat.
Okay.
Wait, tell him about his
Are you
sweat.
being serious?
Oh, his sweat smells like chocolate.
Really? Is he a really, really healthy person, I guess?
No, because he's a vegetarian, but he eats egg and he eats dairy products.
But he drinks
and he eats
alcohol,
chicken.
doesn't he? So.
And he drinks alcohol every now
He's
and
a
then.
vegetarian, but he eats steaks and he really likes cheeseburgers.
I'm a meat-eating vegetarian.
He's a vegetarian.
I'm vegetarian. I went to White Castle last night. It was terrible.
I just sit there and mock the others while they eat the meat. He's a vegetarian, but he fought in the Gulf War.
I've just never seen any guy eat so much chocolate in my life.
Really?
I mean, it's usually a female thing, but
You know, there is a chemical in chocolate that your body loses when it is going through its menstrual cycle.
That's why you
so
crave
when you
it.
crave chocolate, there's a chemical that your body is actually craving.
Right, and
that's
there's
the greatest excuse I've ever heard.
I know.
Well,
I'm gonna have my period in 3 weeks.
Cellulite is not my cup of tea.
Every day that I like walk and talk
really
and
need
breathe, I'm losing nutrients, and it's just a constant, and I can't get it in fast enough. That's how I feel. So
Typical women like. Men don't need to rationalize like this. I mean, men don't sit around going, well, I really needed that beef burger because I played football today and my body lost a lot of,
No, it's I woke up today and I walked to the bathroom. I burned up so many calories doing that. I need to eat a really big omelet for breakfast. Look at Eric and Bart. They eat like you.
constantly,
so
Bart eats constantly.
Really?
They're
Pete
so
never eats.
skinny.
He eats like 1 meal a day. And I'm sitting around, aren't you hungry yet? No. Oh, me neither.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna run out real quick. I need to, get some air. Go through a drive-through.
Air and some, that air can be gotten, when you go through the drive-through, air. Fly cheeseburgers.
I'm ready for this.
I think I eat more than most people I know. I mean, I eat substantial amounts.
I don't think you do, Nancy.
When I sit down and eat, I usually eat.
You're not you eat, you're not.
You're not a very healthy eater, though. You eat meals and stuff.
Yeah.
All of my friends, I must
I
say,
stay away from it.
every single one of my good friends is an eater. Like, I don't have
I don't understand
any
people who don't
friends.
have an interest in food. Who are just like, oh, I don't
No.
like food.
Oh, wait, turn the
But I don't
camera
identify with somebody like that.
Turn it
I
on.
always know, like, all morning what I'm gonna have for lunch. And then I think about dinner starting. I think about it constantly.
Oh.
It's like, it's not like, oh my god, it's dinner time. What am I gonna have? It's like I know ahead of time what I'm
Oh
gonna
my
have.
God!
I think about it a lot.
I think about.
If I'm busy, I might not be as conscious. But
Right.
like I would never be like, oh my god, dinner time passed and I forgot.
I used to sit
I'm
in
aware.
class and write notes like I'm gonna go home and have a bialy bagel with cream cheese and tomatoes and this
Yeah.
and cucumbers and
Well, it was what I don't like eating alone because then I feel like I'm just a machine.
Yeah.
Need food to live and breathe and
Well,
work.
it's real depressing too. I mean, I've been eating so much lately and cooking, and I made all this stuff. I made this Mandarin chicken with wild rice, and I sat down to eat, and I'm like, boy, I'm sitting in front of the TV by myself, pigging out. This is really totally disgusting, but it was so good. I can't help it. Because if you don't cook for yourself, you might,
I
what's the
never
point?
cook for
See, I can't cook for myself. If I start thinking about dinner like right after lunch because I'm like, oh, who am I gonna eat with? And then that's why I enjoy having a boyfriend because we can get together and it's fun and I can think about it and it makes it more of a pleasure thing.
Every day I have to like turn my ring, and get some of the dead skin out. I have to kind of clean it off, and you turn it one way and then you turn it back. Whoops, there's a hair down there. You turn it back the other way and you clean it off, and then you have to smell it. Ah, yes, that's it. It's the belly button odor. That's all.
All right, I was wondering if you could give me, I'm letting my armpit hair grow out a little bit right there, and it's at the point where it's really itchy. Can you give me any advice, or when will it stop itching, or what's going on with that?
Well, I'll tell you what I would do. I would just rub a little olive oil in there, It would maybe it would like soften up the hair, stop the itching a little, and you know, soften up your armpits, and it'll work.
Thanks. All right.
I got flannels like 3 years ago at the Army surplus for like $3 a piece, and I went there 2 weeks ago. $25. $25 for a used flannel shirt the Army needs.
Used flannel's like more expensive now.
It's worn. It's yeah. I mean,
It's a commodity, you know, that have got from Belgium.
Young New York designers are taking a cue for inspiration from their own generation, creating fashions that reflect the times. The big influence has been a hot music scene coming out of America's Northwest called grunge. The term itself was coined to describe the guitar grinding sounds of bands such as Nirvana and Pearl Jam. 23-year-old Christian Francis Roth did a lower-priced line within his major collection dedicated to grunge. He says the clothes are less opulent, less expensive, and more accessible to people his own age.
Grunge is sort of started in Seattle with plaid flannel shirts, ripped jeans, high tops, Doc Martens, things like that. And I've taken it, in New York, it's a little different. It's about stripes and more plaid and different things like that, but it's really young and it's very free. It's almost an extension of rock and roll, an extension of being hippie, an extension of being punk. And it's sort of organic and very, very 90s and very new. It's really new. It's like the new young movement, and I feel very much a part of it.
It's said that the spirit and attitude of grunge reflect the need of youth to rebel against social conditions. It's not necessarily anti-fashion, it's unfashioned.
This is what we call fresh fan mail. You can add some lighting for this.
Doesn't get much fresher than this.
Doesn't get, oh, God, it smells fresh. I hate that day old fan mail. Okay, this is live. I haven't previewed it. Dearest Christy, after pondering your contest question for hours, I have come to a conclusion. The answer to your question is concave. The concave lipstick, that is. By the way, I like the show, but if you ever tire of art, feel free to give me a call at 331. Well, that's not a proposition, just a suggestion. Sincerely, Chris Linebeck. Oh, funny how you were here, Bart. Well, Chris, I won't.
Hi, Chris.
I probably won't be needing to call you, but anyway, I'll keep this in mind, and you know what? You win. You will win that skull. Thanks for address, because frankly, you're the only one that entered. But you can still feel good about yourself. You know, come on. Let me just put this away. Keep it in my underwear drawer. Oh, Chris isn't here, but this is his roommate. Who are you?
I'm Shelley.
Shelley. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Your hands are very cold.
I know. We've been out in this weather. Would you give this to Chris and tell him that we tried calling 3 times. We thought maybe he just was a little shy and didn't want to be on the show or something. But you just give that to him and tell him we wish him the best of luck.
Great.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
It's very nice.
Okay. Well, just got this postcard, and it's from Chris Linebeck again. Lineback. Okay, you know, we tried to get him the first time and he wasn't home. So, let's get an emotion and see what God, we're late. Maybe he said, fuck it, I'm leaving.
Hi.
Are you Chris?
Yeah, I'm Chris.
Oh my God, you're tall.
I know, and I'm here.
All right, well, can we come in?
Yes, come in.
All right. We finally meet the Chris Lineback that we've heard so much about here.
Hi.
Thanks for all the mail.
No
now,
problem.
We've come here to make sure that the skull has actually, because the other guy, we thought maybe, he took it for himself because, it is such a cool gift.
Oh, yeah.
But we can see you keep it here, and it's so nice. He shares it with all the roommates. I just never expected the love to transmute through all of the roommates.
Well, we love it. And sometimes, you can see it's right next to the television set. And so sometimes we just gather around the skull and watch it for hours at a time.
It doesn't speak to you, does it?
Not that I know of, but...
Bye, skull. Bye, skull. Well, I guess they can have it. This is the end of the old fourth show, and wasn't it much better? Didn't we stick to the theme a little bit better? Well, anyway, if you'd like to, become part of viewer mail like old Chris here, why don't you just write to P.O. Box 3241, Bloomington, Indiana, 474...
08?
No.
No, not
02.
02.
474, nice try, but I guess you forgot. Well, anyway, so that's P.O. Box 3421. Oh, yeah, better put the Christy Paxson Show on the top of it because you wouldn't want it to get mixed up with any other thing. So we're looking forward to hearing from you, and if you have any show ideas, not that we, need any because, we have just a vast array of ideas, but, sometimes we run a little low. So write to us, and we'll see ya. Bye. Wave.
Bye.
Bye.
People really do win.
That's right, on the Christy Paxson
That's
Show.
right. Thank you.
And they win this.
Right. I'd like to thank the Academy for this. And thank you, Shelley, for accepting it on my behalf.
So sassy, so sassy, so
Boss. Give me some money.
I'm just paranoid of a camera.
Fellas gotta give me the most respect, cause I don't waste my time. So don't give me that. I'm laying low. I sizzle slow.
But the two commodities whose identity of quality is thus assumed do not play the same part. It is only the value of linen that is expressed. And how? But its reference to the cost as...
Hey,
Are we
gonna go see that writer film? Come on, let's go. Let's go.
What are you saying to me? A day? You're asking me for a day? Don't you know there's a revolution? There's a revolution to be won?
Okay.
Where was I? On the other hand, the linen's own value comes to the...
I might be tripping, but I do my thing. I play the games like monkey in the middle, not piece by piece like a puzzle. We come together, guru.
Never seen a girl like this before, cause she's so sassy and completely secure. Check out the way that she walks and talks. She's got the force to knock you out of the box now.
Wait, Jeff, could you pull your pants down more so it's your butt crack?
I've known this lady for some time. Yes, of course she's fine, the only one of a kind. Bust it, the lady has so much pizzazz. If you step to her wrong, you're getting played like jazz.
Conversation. Don't say the most. Can you dig it? Along the way, I've heard some those things.
So what's your favorite part about the submersibles?
The part when Bart sings and he's actually really good at it. And actually, he's my boyfriend.
He is? Well, now...
Yeah.
That's funny because I thought he was my boyfriend.
He's both of our boyfriend. I'll share him with you.
On my dice to take what comes. Numbers, numbers, numbers as I hang with my chums. I count my lucky days cause I know when they come. And if you're looking for a right boy, watch me run all the way to church.
came to Jake's the other night when we were performing there, and I said, I didn't have my ID with me, and I said to the bouncer, I'm in the band, I'm in the Submersibles. And he goes, well, what kind of music do you play? And I said, well, it's kind of funky noise metal with rap vocals and a pop sensibility. And he said, well, damn, that's pretty vague.
Oh yeah, she's nifty and ifty. Beat plays on, she's about to rip the roof off from dusk to dawn. So when you see this lady, you must give up props and let the champagne flow until the music stops. I'm a man of my time, she's a woman of hers too. Old-fashioned, but still stashing a few new styles for the roughneck and rude. So I'ma stuff it in your face like gourmet food.
Eric,
Yes,
I've always loved you.
I know, but then why do you always like do that thing where you rub your chin into the side of my face? Is that how you-
Always do it?
Yeah.
You mean that was the first time I ever did it, Eric? We're... Change. I wanted to change. She didn't give me any time to change. This is, these are all Bart's clothes. They're, well, except for the pants. They're my brother's. But...
Hooked like a picture, hooked to the wall. Hanging like Picasso, seems so tall and voluptuous. I had a choice to be monogamous. Me and my baby forgot to check what day it was. Under the covers, kissing to the way it was. Freshly squeezed, so pure and natural.
Look, it's one of these fancy things. That's got Baldana in it. We want some Baldana.
Making character, and this is factual.